Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of the Iron Life Podcast. I am your host, Chris Tutela, and today I want to kick off by talking to you about Thorne supplements. So, guys, you've heard me talk about supplements before, and you know that most of them are bullshit. Most of them don't have the ingredients that they say are actually in there. Protein powders are loaded with fillers. They might not even have the amount of protein that it says they do per scoop, or it says it does per scoop. So you want to make sure that if whatever supplements you're using, it's a quality brand. That is why I became an affiliate with Thorne supplements, because Thorne is a company that has been around forever. Purity is, that's the thing. It's like when you're looking for a supplement to use, you want to make sure that it's pure. You want to make sure that it's third-party tested. You want to make sure that, that there's no bullshit in that product, aside from what you know that you're consuming or what you think you're consuming. So you want to make sure that you're using a top-notch brand. And that's why we became an affiliate with Thorne. Wanted to give you guys a supplement that, or whether it be a multivitamin or a protein powder, that we could actually believe in. Because I know that most of you, if you're listening to the show, you're probably taking supplements. We want to make sure that you stop taking any bullshit that you might be taking and start using a top quality brand. So if you guys want to save 10% on all Thorne supplements, then go over to thorne.com/U, that's the letter U, /Tutela. Thorne, THORNE.com/the letter U/Tutela, TUTELA, to save 10%. They have a great whey protein powder that I've been using. They have a great AM and PM formula for their multivitamin. Obviously, the basic stuff, guys: vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K2. What else have I been taking? Their fish oil. I've been taking their amino acids. I have been taking their beta-alanine. So I've been using a lot of their stuff so far. Everything is great. And I told you a couple episodes ago that I would give you my feedback on beta-alanine. I'm still experimenting. I'm playing with the doses right now. So I will get back to you with my full report on how I feel that works. But anyway, if you want to save some cash and ensure that you are getting yourself a good, high-quality supplement, head over to thorne.com/U/Tutela to save 10% and get a top-notch supplement, protein powder, multivitamin, whatever it is that you're taking. All right? Now, what I want to talk to you about today, because I know, again, a lot of you guys listening are gym owners, or you are aspiring gym owners, or you're trainers and you run your own business. So I want to talk to you about the 5 layers of a successful gym business. Now, I did not invent these 5 layers. They make total sense. Alex Hormozi has videos on this and podcast episodes on this, so I don't want to claim to be taking credit for inventing this, but I'm basically just teaching you what I've learned from him, and it makes total sense. And, running a gym now for about 12 years. June will be 12 years running TTS, and there was another 3 years prior to that I was an independent contractor just running my own training business. And then, over this last decade plus, building an online business as well. These 5 layers, they can really apply to any business, but we'll speak specifically to you fitness professionals out there. But this is the stuff that Joe DeFranco and I, we have the Iron Business Blueprint. And the next class is actually kicking off on March 19th. And, this is what we teach in this program on how to actually generate the things or apply the things that I'm going to talk about today a little bit in more detail. But I want you to outline this stuff so you can actually take a look at what you're currently doing in your business. Because if you're only focused on working on your business, training clients, writing programs, writing nutrition programs, you're never going to really see the growth that you want that way. Word of mouth is great. However, you can't just depend on word of mouth to promote your business. So we need to have strategies in place to grow and scale your training business. So let's talk about what those 5 layers look like. So layer number one is lead generation. So this is your marketing essentially, right? So there's different ways to market or generate leads for your gym business. So first, let's look at the different forms of marketing your gym. So number one is online, number two is offline, and number three is internal. So online, offline, and internal marketing every single month, okay? Let's look at online because we could split that into two buckets. Online is organic, and there's also another bucket for online, which is paid, okay? Your organic marketing online is going to be your social media pages, right? So just posting daily on your social media channels, okay? That could be your Instagram and Facebook. Those are going to be best for getting new clients, but you could also have a YouTube. You could also have a podcast, your email list. Those are all the online organic forms of marketing. Then we have the online paid, which for gyms and for fitness pros, that's going to be the biggest moneymaker for your business, and that's going to be Facebook and Instagram mostly. Yes, you could do Google ads and YouTube ads and all those things, but you might be wasting your money there. Facebook and Instagram, that's going to be your bread and butter, and that's going to be the thing that makes you the most money. All right? So we have something that we're going to promote, like a front-end offer, okay? It could be a 6-week challenge. It could be a 4-week program, anything like that, okay? But it should be short-term. Now, you're going to promote that on both. So when you're posting organically, this is where you should be giving value to the marketplace. Just focus on giving value. Teach about training, teach about nutrition, teach about mindset, lifestyle, whatever it is that you teach or coach, but promote that, okay? Show yourself, educate them, inspire them, motivate them. That's your online bucket. And once in a while, every 3 to 4 weeks or so, that's when you ask them to do something. For example, I'm looking for 5 men who want to lose 20 pounds in the next 6 weeks. If you're ready to go, DM me the word lean, okay? You can't overdo that. Maybe once a month, you drop a post like that, okay? Now, what you're doing there is you're getting people to reach out and engage with you so you could then start a conversation with them and then sell them into your 4 or 6 week program, whatever it is you're marketing, okay? But the key factor with organic is delivering value. Educate the marketplace, give good content. Don't just ask for people to buy your stuff. You have to give them good, valuable content. Now, on the paid side, this is where you're running paid ads. So you have a really good ad creative, which is the image or the video that you're running. You have your ad copy, you have a killer headline. And basically what you want to do is you want to take people from Facebook that are interested, they opt in, and that takes them into your funnel. So that is going to capture their name, number, and email. So you could then follow up with them to either to get them on a call to sell them into your 6-week program. And that's how that works. And that should happen every single month. That should be ongoing, where we have organic and we have paid online marketing happening at all times. Okay? This way, the people that opt in from your paid funnel, they're going to get put onto your email list. They're probably going to start following you on social media. And now they're going to see that you are the real deal because you're educating them. You're giving them these tips. You're showing them that you're not a fraud or a phony, and you're not just trying to take their money. You are actually trying to help them achieve a specific outcome or result. So that's your online ways of generating leads. Now, let's talk about offline. So offline, if you're a local business, networking with other local businesses or doing fundraisers or charity workouts for organizations in your area, doing cross promotions. Maybe you do a talk at the chiropractor's office or the massage therapist down the street. Something along those lines. Maybe you link up with the yoga studio and you do a little bit of, you guys join forces there. You do a little cross promotion. But what I like to do best there is promote other local businesses. Maybe you promote the pizza place that has a killer salad where if you're on the go, you could go to Joe's Pizza and you could grab this salad. We call it the TTS salad with grilled chicken breast, grilled shrimp, or grilled steak. And it's romaine lettuce, tomato, and we have balsamic vinegar and oil and olive oil on the side for the dressing. Whatever it is, but you're promoting it. You're posting that on social media. Another thing is doing a charity workout to raise money for maybe the local fire department or the first aid squad in your town, or maybe the rec center in your town. So you do a little bit of you go to them and you tell them you want to raise money for them, and you run a charity workout for them. And not only do you get them to promote it on their social media and their email list, but then you're obviously promoting it to your clients, your organic social media platforms, and your email list. So you're going to promote that for 2 to 3 weeks. You get people to show up, and then you offer the people that show up a gift certificate for attending the event and for donating towards the cause, where 100% of the proceeds were then donated, right? So that's an example of offline marketing, okay? But then we have internal marketing, and that's going to be your referrals. So we could do a lot of stuff. I did a whole episode on this, by the way, a couple weeks ago. I forget what episode number it was, but we talked about lead generation and marketing strategies that cost you no money. I think that may actually have been the title of the episode, but go back and listen to that one. But anyway, what the hell was I just going to say? I just lost my train of thought. What the hell was I saying? Anyway, it'll come to me. But when you're doing internal marketing, that's what I was saying. So with internal marketing, this is where you are generating referrals from your current clients, and the charity events that I just told you about, the charity workouts. This is where you're going to encourage your current clients to bring friends or family. Maybe once a month or once a quarter, you run a Bring a Friend week. So their friends, your current clients' friends, could sign up for that event. And they could, or for that week, and they could get a week on the house and a free nutrition consultation with you. Okay. We also do Toys for Tots drives, or a Toys for Tots drive every year from November through December, where we're obviously collecting donations of toys for Toys for Tots. But anybody who's not a member who donates a toy could get 2 weeks of training with us as a thank you for their donation. So little things like that, guys. Charity workouts are probably going to be the best way. Those Bring a Friend weeks, if they're strategically planned, those are going to be great for referrals. But and also just asking once in a while, at the point of sale, right? That's a great time to ask. When somebody is signing up for your program, and after they did a trial with you, now they're signing up for, let's say, a 12-month program, and they say how much they loved it and the results that they've seen. That's a great time to say, like, hey, by the way, do you have anybody who may be a good fit, just like you, for our program? And odds are they know somebody that they're going to give you their name and contact info, so you could reach out to them and see if they're interested in redeeming whatever it is you want to give them. A free week, free 2 weeks, a discount on a trial membership, anything like that, okay? So those are the 3 methods of lead generation for a gym business: online, offline, and internal. So those things need to happen every single month. Most gym owners do not do that, which is why most gyms fail. You, on the other hand, are listening to the show, so you are going to turn that around so you can make more money, be more profitable, and make a bigger impact. Now, the next layer of a successful gym business is now lead nurture. So whether people come in through your organic platforms, or they come in through paid ads, or their referrals, you need to follow up with them. My friend Bedros Keuilian taught me years ago that the money is in the follow-up. If you're not following up with people, and if you just expect people to reach out to you and say, sign me up, then you're dead in the water. You have to follow up with them. You have to nurture. You have to build relationships with them through text message, through email, through phone call, and you have to follow up with them consistently for anywhere from like 6 to 10 days every single day, multiple times per day. Even if they don't answer you, you may think you're being annoying. You're not. Remember, these people reached out to you. They have a specific problem that they need help with. You have the solution, so fucking give it to them. Stop worrying about if they're going to get mad at you or if it's too much. They'll tell you if it is. Most people, some people won't ever respond. Some people will say stop, but a lot of people are going to say, yeah, sorry, I missed this. I had, my kid took my phone, or I was busy at work, or something happened. I got a flat tire. People are busy. You don't know what's happening. So you got to follow up with them consistently. I can't tell you how many times that has happened with us, okay, where people haven't been answering their phone or our text messages. And then like day number 7, they finally answer. And they're like, oh, sorry about that. I saw you've been texting me and I keep forgetting to get back to you. So don't worry about annoying people. Do what you got to do. Nurture them. You got to make sure you're making conversations, make it about them, and you're nurturing them properly. Then layer number 5 is then sales. So we're generating leads, we're nurturing them, and now they come in for a sales meeting. So this is where you are then selling them into your program. See where my mind goes, thinking about the protein that I have to eat because I'm fucking starving. But you're nurturing them, then you're selling them into your program. All right. Now, obviously, sales is a skill, and that's a high income skill that you need to learn as a gym owner or as a business owner. You have to learn how to sell. If you don't know how to sell, you are dead in the water. You got to learn this stuff, guys. I know it might feel uncomfortable. You might feel like a car salesman, quote unquote, but that's bullshit. You're not selling them a car that's going to break down in 20 minutes, right? The whole used car salesman thing. You're selling them something that you really believe in. And if you truly believe in your product, in your service, what you have to offer, then you shouldn't have any fear or worry or concern about selling. You need to overcome that discomfort that you're feeling. That's just what you have to go through to grow. Learn how to sell. Again, this is what we teach in the Iron Business Blueprint. We give you sales scripts. We do sales training. We teach you how to sell people where it's ethical, where you don't feel like a salesman, and where it's just a natural experience where you're basically just taking them through the process, taking them through the journey. And that's what's beautiful about it. Okay. Now, next is to fulfill. So that's layer number 4 here. So you generate the leads, you nurture them, you get them to your sales meeting, you sell them into your program. Well, now it's time to fucking deliver. When I say deliver, I'm talking about over delivering. Everything that you told them that they were going to get, you should blow them away. You should exceed their expectations. That's on the training floor. It's the way you're texting them to check in with them. It's the products or the digital downloads, PDFs, videos, whatever it is that you're sending them to educate them. The experience, the customer experience must be fucking amazing. And that goes from the way you text them to the way they're greeted when they walk in your gym, to the goodie bag that you give them when they sign up, to just taking them through the process of doing their in-body scans or their weigh-ins and educating them, helping them, guiding them, showing them that you give a shit, showing them that you care. We could do an entire episode on this, and we probably will. But fulfillment is going to be the next layer here. You got to deliver on what you sold them. And as long as you do that, guys, you're going to have clients for life. Over deliver. That's why you must continuously educate yourself and improve your craft, pour into your team, train your team, show them what you want that to look like, spend the time with them. Because I'll tell you what, that was one thing I realized I wasn't doing enough of. You got to learn these lessons as you're going through this journey here. And I have certainly been learning that, as we go. You got to spend more time on the development on your team. Maybe that's creating videos for them, putting time aside to sit down with them, train them, create systems. You got to pour into people so they could deliver, so you don't have to be the person that's on the floor working in the business all the time. And then you could then work on your business while you have other people, employees that you're paying to work in your business. Okay. That is the role of a business owner. And that's where most people get confused. Most business owners have the mindset of the old, 1930s fucking business owner, where you should be, if you own a pizza place, you're there making pizza all day. No, you should hire people to make the pizza. And your job is to grow, scale, promote, build relationships, develop, and do the things that we're talking about today. But you need to know what your role is and not get so wrapped up in doing the day-to-day operations of your business, because that's where you get buried. All right. Next up, the fifth and final layer is to convert or retain or upsell or cross-sell, right? So basically, it's the next thing for your client to do. So an example would be you generate the lead through your marketing platforms. Then they opt in, you nurture them. Then you bring them in for a sales meeting, you sell them. Then you create an exceptional, world-class experience like they've never experienced before. And then you convert them into a long-term paying member. Remember, they only signed up for a 6-week program or a 4-week program, but now it's time to convert them into a 12-month membership or whatever your memberships look like, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. Bring them in now on a membership. And that is another area where most gym owners go wrong, is they just expect people to say, hey, sign me up. No, you have to take them through the journey. You have to take them through the process to show them, hey, look, you made great progress in 6 weeks, but you don't want your progress to just stop here, right? You didn't sign up just so you could train for 6 weeks and then get unhealthy again. You want to keep training, and fitness is a lifelong thing. And if you want to hit this specific goal that you just told me about, it's going to take the next 6 months. It's going to take the next year to achieve that, and we want to sustain that. So that's why you got to teach them. You got to educate them on what this actually looks like, and you got to show them how they've been more consistent training with you over the last 6 weeks than they have been in their entire life. And you got to get them to see that, and now get them to see, okay, well, imagine if you can stay this consistent for the next 12 months, then what's going to happen? You're going to finally see the result that you're looking for. So that's the power in what you have, guys, is to show people, to educate them on, what this journey actually looks like, or what this path actually looks like. Don't forget, if you're dealing with the general population, which most of you are, then you got to remember that most of them are very uneducated. And what's common knowledge for you or I is not common for most people. They think, this person did a 6-week shred challenge and they got fucking shredded abs and they didn't have to do anything after that. It's like, no, that's not how it works. And as silly as that may sound, a lot of people might not get that. You got to show them that it's a lifelong thing and that you've been doing this for 20 fucking years, which is why you may look the way you do. So, it's kind of showing them that, showing them who they become in the process. Like, what do they identify as? Like, and I'm not talking about the fucking weird gender stuff. I'm talking about what do they identify as? Like, what do they see themselves as? Like, what do they value? So here's an example. Some people will say, what I desire to be, or what I could see myself being, is somebody who is consistent with training, somebody who eats well, somebody who prioritizes their health. And because of that, I'm not anxious. I'm more present. I'm not fearful. I'm here and I'm happy and I'm healthy. Okay, but what's your current reality? Well, my current reality is I'm fat, I'm unhealthy, I'm pre-diabetic, I'm tired all the time, I'm on blood pressure medication, I don't want to have sex with my wife anymore because I have no sex drive and I'm not confident in myself anymore. Okay, well, that sucks. And what you just told me before is great. Now here's how we're going to fucking get you there, right? But you got to put in the work. There's no magic fucking wand here, right? So it's taking them through that journey and showing them what is possible. Most people don't know what's possible. So you got to show them what's possible, and you got to show them how to get there, and you got to teach them about consistency and how they need to stay in this for the long haul. All right. So anyway, that's how you're going to convert people into a long-term member with you. And then there's other upsells, guys, that you could offer. There's internal little challenges. There's things that you can do that people will gladly pay to do. Maybe it's another nutrition challenge or something like that along the way. But your big focus should be converting them into a member after their 6-week program. Now, like I mentioned before, Joe DeFranco and I have the next round of the Iron Business Blueprint starting on March 19th. Now, if you're thinking about coming to, or investing in the Iron Business Blueprint. It's a 90-day program. I want to invite you to come out to the Iron Business Weekend, which we will be holding at the legendary DeFranco's Gym in East Rutherford, New Jersey on March 16th and March 17th. Now, this is not just going to be your typical boring mastermind weekend where you're sitting in a classroom all day. No, you're going to be training with the legend Joe DeFranco, where he's going to be teaching you how to train. He's going to be teaching you how to run a group training session so you could be more profitable. He's going to be teaching you how to do this shit right. And that alone, guys, that alone is worth way more than the price of admission, okay? So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing, or I'm not even going to list it off, the first thing and the second thing. There's a lot of things we're going to teach you, right? But that's one thing. Okay. But you're also going to be learning how to structure and how to apply some of the things that we talked about today into your business. So we're going to be teaching you how to do the lead generation and the lead nurture and the sales and the fulfillment and the conversions or the upsells. We're also going to be showing you how to do paid in full plays, which will generate you, if you do this right, and we'll teach you how, thousands of dollars in 1 month. If you do that right. So we're going to give you the scripts for that. We're going to give you the email sequences and all that. We're also going to teach you about brand building. So Joe D is going to be teaching you how to build a successful online brand. And we're also going to be doing excursions on both days. We're going to be breaking bread. So we're having dinner on Saturday night. It's going to be a fucking blast, guys. It's not just going to be sitting down all day and learning, although that's a big part of it. You're going to be learning a lot. You're going to be learning money-making strategies on how you could build and develop and scale and grow your business, how you could buy back your freedom so you're not just on the floor for the rest of your life all day, every day. If that's what you want to do, great, but we're going to teach you how. If you don't want to do that, if you want to scale back a little bit, we're going to teach you how you could put systems in place for you to be able to take that step back and buy back your freedom in your business. And we're going to be having a lot of fun and building a lot of great relationships, networking with a lot of great people. We already have several people who were in our previous cohort of the Iron Business Blueprint who will be coming to the Iron Business Weekend so they could share their experience with you about the blueprint. It's going to be fucking great. So that's March 16th and March 17th here in the Dirty Jers, East Rutherford, New Jersey, just minutes from New York City. It's going to be fucking awesome. So if you are interested in coming, I want you to shoot me over a DM on Instagram. I'm at Chris_Tutela, Tutela. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. Just send the word weekend. And then I could kind of walk you through the steps to signing up. But it's going to be a fucking blast. And you're going to learn a ton about building, scaling, growing your business. The goal, remember, make no mistake, the goal is to teach you how to make more money in your business, be more profitable so you can have more freedom in your life. So shoot me a DM on Instagram with the word weekend, and I'll fill you in on what to do next. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in today, listening to the show. I really hope that it helped you. And it's helping you grow as a gym and business owner. So thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to DM me, and I will see you next week on another episode of the Iron Life Podcast. Peace.